Hey folks, Father Sympathy from CGVirus here. Today we're going to see the simple retarget tool for Blender version 2 updates. So thanks to our community feedback, we have updated this tool with two additional features. Number one is setting a response easily, and another one is a preset system, importing and exporting a preset system. So other things are actually pretty much same, just like version 1. So we're going to demo a full workflow here, and if you want to see in-depth about this tool, you can go to the version 1 as well, version 1 tutorial as well. The link will be in the description. And with this tool, what we can do is basically we can retarget any motion capture data with our custom rigs. Alright, in this example we're going to use Mixamo to rigify retargeting system. Everything is actually same to any type of data. Suppose if you have an iClone, then you can retarget it with your dash character and etc, etc. Everything is same. So let's get it started and let's see. So you can download the add-on from here. The link will be in the description. Go to the code and download the zip. I have already downloaded it. So let's go to the Blender and let's go to edit. Let's go to preference, and if you have a retarget tool before, just remove this one. Okay, and then let's go to install, and I'm going to desktop and just install this zip, and here we go. Alright, let's set the preference. You will find the add-on in if we go to the pose mode in an armature, you will find this add-on in simple retarget. Okay, so for easy access, what we can do is basically go to the simple retarget, and we're going to add these retarget root, add to quick favorites, retarget muscle bone, add to quick favorite, and retarget a clear pose constraint, add to quick favorite. And these three are new features: set response with objects, export preset, and import preset. So we're going to see a demo now. Now this is a Rigify rig. Alright, by default Rigify comes with a pose. Okay, you can see if I press Alt G and Alt R, it will be same. So it is a pose. Alright, if you go to armature, human metric, you can see it is here. Okay, so it is by default an pose. Alt R, Alt G, you can see it is pose. This will be pretty much important later, so let's see. I'm going to import some Mixamo file here now. So go to file, import FBX, and I'm going to a Mixamo file. I'm going to select working FBX. For Mixamo, just uncheck use pre-post rotation here. Okay, go to the armature and automatic bone orientation. Alright, now let's import, and manual orientation is turned off, manual orientation. Okay, then import the FBX. So here it is. If we now play it, you will see this stuff. So let's go to something like 42 for a continuous loop. Okay, now press N, and you will see that as we have disabled the manual orientation, Blender has fixed the orientation for us. This is head, here is front. So this is basically minus Y is the forward here in Blender. So if you have a 0, something like this, you need to fix it. So go here and fix it before everything else. Okay, so the rotation is now 90 degree. And now what we can do is basically press Ctrl A and apply the rotation. Now it will become 0. Alright, and there is a scale. If you want to, you can go to Ctrl A and scale to tilde. It is not necessary, but I'm doing it for clarity. Alright, location doesn't matter, rotation matters, scale doesn't matter. So the rotation needs to be 0, and this should be an this is the first direction, this is the first direction. So the direction orientation is pretty much important here. It should be in a same orientation. Alright, number one. Now let's go to Mixamo, go to pose mode, and Alt R, press Alt R and Alt G. What it does is basically it is a response. Okay, you can see the Mixamo response is T-pose. Actually most of the motion capture comes in a T-pose manner. Okay, so what we need to do here is but our Rigify is press Alt R, press Alt G, but our Rigify is in pose. So this will be also a problem. So what we need to do is basically we need to fix it. To fix it, let's go and let's fix it. It should be something like minus 35 rotation, and let's do it here as well. 35 location. Okay, 35 rotation. Okay, here we go. So it is done. So now to set it as resposed, Blender has some lots of problem with setting a response. It is not that easy, so that's why we have created a one-click solution that is called set response with objects. Okay, just click this one and it will set a response for you. Now you can see the rotation has become 1 and 0. Okay, so also this object has multiple objects. That means there are multiple objects, armatures. So if you have tried response setting response in Blender, you know what it means. We have created a one-click solution for you. So just select one pose and go to pose, simple retarget, set response with object, and it will be set for you. Alright, the legs looks like everything is fine, but I want to make it a little bit, actually no, it doesn't need those things. These are all aligned in Rigify. So if you have a dash character, it should be you need to create a response like T-pose here. Alright, otherwise this will not work. So create a T-pose just like it. Okay, so now we're going to just simply go for linking. Linking is pretty much same. What we need to do is basically click this one and click this one, go to tab, pose mode, and find the root bone of your character. This is in Mixamo, this is the root bone that is called Mixamo rig hips. Okay, and this one, how you can find the root bone is basically if you select one and it it makes everything parented with it. So that is called the root bone. Okay, so this is the root bone here, Mixamo, and in here this is the root bone. Okay, in Rigify, spine is the root bone. So first select this Mixamo hip, then select this and go to pose, simple retarget root. So we have already added it in Quick Favorite, so press Q and retarget root. It will retarget your stuff here. Okay, and now what we need to do is basically select each bones and press retarget muscle. This is a muscle bone. This one, and there is only one root and other things are muscle. So we're going to retarget everything with muscle bone now. Okay, so you can see I'm just clicking it, retarget muscle bone, clicking it, clicking this, retarget muscle bone. Okay, so you need to estimate which one will be your muscle bone and which one needs to be linked. All right, so here retarget muscle bone, here muscle bone, and here muscle bone. Why we need to do it like this? Because every rig is different. Okay, your rig is this Rigify rig is not same like Mixamo rig, right? You can see this stuff, these are stretch stuffs. All right, so now we're going for a time lapse, and we're just going to retarget it. If you have a problem, if you have done an error, suppose, then what you can do is basically you need to clear. You can press Q and clear pose constraint. It will clear the constraint for you. You can also use multiple bones at once. Q clear pose constraint. Okay, to do it. So let's go Q retarget muscle bone, and let's Q retarget muscle bone. And this one is this. Anyway, all right, so it is done. You can see your stuff here. All right, here we go. All right, so this is Mixamo, this is Rigify. So everything is same. If you have a BVH file, you can do you can retarget it just like that. Okay, so pretty simple. Now it is time for a preset session. Let's see. To create a preset, just select this and then select this, press go to pose mode. Okay, and what you need to do is basically pretty much same. Just select the any bone from your target armature and select any bone from your source armature, that is Rigify armature. Then go to pose, simple retarget, export preset. Okay, and I'm just going to name it like Mixamo to Rigify or something like that. So it will be a simple text file, and just save it as a preset. Okay, file is exported. So if you want to see the file, you can see it here. Let me go to the desktop, and this will be the file. Let's see what it has. Okay, you can see everything is pretty much same here. We have a spine with a mesomorphic hips. So what it's basically doing is basically linking a pair of our bone names. All right, so this is spine, this is mesomorphic hip, and spine 2, and blah blah blah. All right, so that is a simple test file here. Okay, so now let me create another armature basic human metric. Okay, so if I go to Z here now, so this is also a metric, Rigify metric, and you can see that the names are actually same. This is called upper arm.L, right? So now if I go here, go to pose mode, and let's see, you can see shoulder, not this one, let me see, upper arm L. Okay, let me go here. You can see this one is also upper arm L. That means the name is correct. All right, so now if the names are correct, we can do what we can do is basically select this and select this, go to pose mode. Now let's select any bone for the retarget and any bone of your source. Let's go to the pose, simple retarget, import preset, and let's apply this. Okay, it will take some time and it will be there. Okay, this is same. It is kind of different because of our typos. Okay, so if we had a typos, we have a typos actually. So let's go to the monkey. So you can see it also already has a typos. So let's go here, let's go here, go to pose mode. I'm going to select one, I'm going to select one here, and let's go to simple retarget, import preset. I'm going here, and it will be there. Okay, so now we have another instance. All right, same. Okay, all done. Let's go to pose mode now, and let's clear all the pose constants here. Now I want to show you something. If we have something like if we want to change it like F2 spine, I want to change the name of it as root. Now what will happen? We will definitely see an error. Let's go to pose mode. Okay, select this, pose, simple retarget, import preset. You will see that it will say key spine not found. So what we can do here, okay, what we can do is basically we can import another preset. Okay, number one. Number two is if we go to the error list, you can see what is saying. So let's go to simple reset, import preset. Okay, it will say select the animated target bone first, then select the bone needs to be retargeted. We have done it already. See, the preset is correct. The preset is not actually correct here because the name, okay, see, the bone name is not changed, so the bone name has been changed. Okay, so what you can do if you want to use this, you can just go to this bone spine and name it root. Okay, now let's save it, Control S save. So now if I go here and select this, pose, simple retarget, import a preset, now it will work. Okay, it will work. So naming is pretty much important here. Usually when we work with a production rig, we don't change this name, because this name is very much crucial for the rig setup. So yeah, so let's go for spine here, and I'm going to name this one as spine as well. So you got it, right? It's all about naming. If your name is not correct, things will not work simply. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Pose, simple retarget, import preset, and I'm going to import a preset here. Alright, and it is done. Okay. Usually in a mocap production house, a single rig is created, and several datas will be applied into a same rig. Mixamo is not different. So if we go to the file and let's import another Mixamo file, suppose Roomba, uncheck use pre-post rotation, check automatic bone orientation. Let's import the FBX here. So it has a Roomba action. Okay, so how to assign it here? Let's go to dopesheet. Let's go to action editor. Okay, so now you can see this one is actually walk cycle. Currently it is a walk cycle. So use create a fake user if you don't have already. So create a fake user here and go here. This will be named as Roomba. Create a fake user. Now we can delete this one. So we can assign Roomba here. It will do the Roomba. Usually it is pretty much common in mocap production. A same armature is applied with various motion capture data. That's how you can create it. Okay. Now we're going to create an in-between animation. Let's import another another Mixamo file, that is Samba dancing. Let's import it here and let's name it Samba. Create a fake user and delete this one. Now let's assign Samba here. Alright, so we're seeing it here as well. Actually, let's go for walk cycle. Yeah. Okay, now we want to create some basic animation here as well. So what we can do in this retarget bone, okay, we have retargeted it, so we want to create some more animation with it. So let's create a new action here, and I'm going to name it Rigify animation. Alright, now let's create a fake user here as well. So for this, suppose if you have some in-between correction, you can do it as well. Suppose these hands needs to be like this, a little bit expanded here. You can do it like this as well. Okay, so it will do it like this as well. Now we want to create a very simple animation here. We can do it like this. Go Shift G. Let's go from here to I, location and rotation. I'm going for something like this, and let's do it like this. Okay, I, location and rotation. Okay, it is kind of fast, so let's distance it a little bit. There we go. There we go. And suppose here, from here, it will rotate, shift, rotate somewhere here. So I, location and rotation, and suppose from here it will go like this. Okay, suppose somewhere here. I'm just doing it randomly. You get the idea, right? So there we go. Something like that. Alright. Alright. This is how you can create in-between animations as well. Now let's see. If we go to object modes and let's select this one, and suppose we have Samba here. Now you will see a weird glitch, that is this. Okay, what it is doing is basically it is overlapping with the Rigify animation we had. So I'm just going to name it Rigify animation walk. and I'm just going to close it. Okay, and we can create a new action. I'm going to name it Rigify Samba animation. Okay, let's create a fake user here as well. Okay, and to clear it, what we can do is basically go to the pose mode, press all, select all, press A to select all the bone, Alt R and Alt G. Now it will be corrected here. Okay, and now we can create another Samba motion here, I mean, animation here. So let's go to the pose mode. Maybe from here, yeah, maybe from here it will rotate a little bit. So maybe from I, location rotation. I'm just doing it randomly, by the way. So I know I, location rotation. So it will flip, and then here it will go to Alt R, and let's go for I, location and rotation somewhere here. Okay, something simple like that, I know. Or just I know, yeah, somewhere here, Alt R, I, location rotation. Okay. There we go. Alt I, location rotation. I know, basic animation skill. So something like that. Although these things are pretty much fine, so I'm not going to delete it. It doesn't need anything. So let's go for Alt R and Alt G. Yeah, this one looks absolutely beautiful, so no problem. Alright, let's assign it with walk cycle, and let's assign it with Rigify animation walk. There we go. Okay, now it's time for pick. I need to, if you are in Blender, you can just hide this stuff, hide it, and your stuff will be done. But if you want to export it in another application like a game engine or any other 3D app, what you need to do is basically you need to bake it. So let's see the baking. Baking is a destructive process. That means before we start baking, we should definitely check duplicate our stuff here for safety purpose. So I'm just going to create a duplicate here, and I'm going to create a new collection, and let's name it Rigify backup, or you can create a backup file as well. So I'm just doing it here. Okay, let's Rigify the backup file here. Alright, and let's hide it, we don't need it. And these animation walk cycle, we need to duplicate it as well. So I'm just going to create a duplicate here, and walk, I'm going to name it as bake. Okay, because we're going to use it. So create a fake user, and now let's select this, go press F3, go to the bake action. We start from 1, 42, uncheck this, visual keying on, clear constraint on, clear parents on, override current action, that will override the thing, and clear constraint will clear all the constraint it has, and visual keying will create a animation layer for you, and clean curves, go to big data pose. Okay, let's okay, and it will create animation cycle for you. If you want to see this one, you can see that this one has some constraints, but this one doesn't have any constraint. It is baked, so it is a bake animation. Okay, and to export it, what you need to do is basically go to the Rigify rig or whatever it is, and select it, go to the file, export FBX or GLTF, whatever it is, and create your own stuff here. It will also bake the animation, so yeah, you can do it like that as well. So cancel it. So this is how you can export your file to game engines and other DCC applications. Alright, So that's it. I'm Father Sympathetic from Virus here, and we're going to see you next time. Bye bye.